I'm back. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Hey, everybody. I'm ENunn. I'm back for a few days shooting. Thanks. I've been shooting. It's been going great, but I'm excited to be here. I've thought about you guys every day. I have actually a picture of you in my trailer.
Right.
Just reminds me of where I came from.
All these shows that we do together.
Yes. Well, of course, you guys see Zach is here. Kevin's out, so he's filling those big shoes.
Thank you. I'm Zach Selwyn. It is Thursday, September 6th, and we are coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles. On today's show, we bitched, and Steve Jobs responded. If you're an iPhone owner and were upset over the price drop, you're now getting some money back. We have the details in the feed. Plus, it's peanut butter jelly time, and we have maybe the most amazing video of it yet.
Then we'll have all the latest rumors about Heroes and the new Star Trek movies delivered fresh from the rumor mill. And today's the start of the NFL season.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So we'll show you a site that will let you play virtual coach and web tools. But right now it's time for our daily cleansing and reshaming ritual.
I'll play virtual coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here's the top 5 web items of the day, all in Around the Net.
Actually, before we start, I want this to feel more even, and
Okay.
I actually feel a little inadequate standing next to you. You're a tall drink of water.
Thank you.
In real life, it looks great, but on camera, it looks a little weird. So is Chris around? Can I actually...
You have your own Apple box guy?
Yeah. He just travels with me everywhere. He's actually on the movie with me right now, too.
Wow.
Just in case. You never know.
Thank you for not making me dig a hole. Go down lower.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
So this feels even. This is better.
This is much
So now
better.
we can do Around the Net.
All right, let's start it off by heading into the future, by which, of course, I mean Japan.
And that's actually accurate because it is the future, so thanks for that. Now, the land of the rising sun is currently being hit with the 9th typhoon of the season, but they are much wiser than us. They actually don't send their weather reporters out into the actual storms over there, which is what we do here.
Yeah, we do, but over there they've got a typhoon simulation chamber. Here's a clip from today's real-time news showing one of their intrepid reporters taking on the infernal machine.
もやや弱い設定で実験した。10秒ほどで傘が壊れた。
Yeah, nice, man. You know, the least they could have done for her is put like a bunch of $5 bills swirling around with
That
those
would be
wind
awesome.
machines. Try
So
to
she
win a
actually
little...
make some money during
You know?
that torture session.
Yeah, something tells me that that young lady there didn't exactly know what was going to happen when she stepped inside the typhoon
yeah, you
machine.
think? What was it? The terrified screaming or like the quiet sobbing afterwards?
I think it was more the look of sheer violation when she was done.
Would you have felt violated after that?
I feel violated just watching that.
Really? I would have
actually.
loved every second of it. I actually
Really?
want. That looks like a lot of fun to me, but.
Wind is a turn on for a lot of women.
It is. And at number 4 today, an in-game joke by Factor 5, the developers of the PS3's Lair, as you know.
Now, Sony's Dragon Riding Extravaganza was released this Tuesday, but they had a little bit of trouble with their ESRB rating while the game was being made.
Now, they were going to build an in-game joke section that would tell the players they'd unlocked a hot coffee scene, which might have inspired, sugar plums of hot dragon-on-dragon action.
Unfortunately, Sony put the kibosh on that plan, but the hot coffee sequence is still in the game, and the code is all over the interwebs.
So you guys at home, go grab a pencil right now. All you have to do is enter this case-sensitive code into the cheats menu of the game, 686F7420633F666666565, and then you'll get this clever nod to the minigame that almost ruined gaming for everyone.
That's my luggage combination.
Is it? Yeah. How do you remember it?
I just do. I have it up there. And, we got a clip here. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at what hot coffee means on this game. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is what it is, everyone. It's just a coffee machine making
coffee. Hey, those beans look like my abs flexing.
Really, it's more of a more of a clever nerd joke than an LOL factory, but still, you got to give him credit for trying.
Yeah, but watch the drip. This is kind of hot. Ready?
Oh. Nice sound effect.
Thank you.
Yeah,
good,
it's kind of sexual. It's like 2 cow teeth just going at it. Just
Milk
squeezing them out. Just nice. Oh, wait, there. Now see it on the end?
The 3 little wiggly lines. That's very, very
maybe
sexual.
that's the dragons.
There's 3 dragons getting down. Nice.
And why does the coffee look curdled?
I'm not drinking that.
It'd be disgusting.
That's
But
disgusting.
either way, it was clever. And now
it.
you have the cheat code.
Speaking of milking it, today's number 3 shows us just how influential the internet can be, especially when it's an overplayed song from the golden age of the web. Yes, it's the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song.
That's right. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays have played this song at every 2007 game and accompany it with a banana dancer. Unfortunately, if you're wearing a banana suit, they do have a tendency to peel.
Really? You just went there with the peel joke?
I did, and you'll see why. Just watch.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? To the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. The peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and freeze. Break it down and freeze. Now break it down and freeze.
Oh, yes. I could watch that all day.
What was your favorite move?
I don't know. I like when he's just kind of struggling at the end there
Yeah.
and his neck's broken. It just kind of shows you
I
what
like
a minor
the beginning,
change.
just the arms flailing
That's
like
nice.
that. That's
He does
the fun
the
one.
step to side. Looks like that old Instinct Bye 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 video. That video, though, almost 500,000 views.
That's
Pretty
right.
incredible.
Also, if you put a guy in a mascot suit flailing around because his costume is collapsing on top of him, that's internet gold, people. You remember that. You have a costume, don't
I
you?
should have worn it today.
What do you have?
I have a Winnie the Pooh thing.
A Winnie the... Really?
Yeah, I'm a plushy, furry kind of guy.
They're called furries.
Thanks.
Good to know now. Today's number 2 is a video of 2 female bodybuilders arm wrestling.
Nice. Is this like a prelude to a hot makeout scene or something?
It actually might be because they're kind of hot bodybuilders, not all butch.
Sweet.
But this actual clip will... I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but let's just take a look.
Show it.
Is your face getting red? Yay!
Yay!
No, I'm actually watching that video and looking at you. I would bet I could take you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on, Mun. Let's throw down. Ow! Ow! Finally! Use the nails there. Topping the web today. And coming in at number 1 for Around the Net, a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yes. Now, we were really expecting a ton of great iPod spoofs on YouTube, but listen, Internet, you let us down.
You really
Again.
did. You did. But this video of a man whose vacuum cleaner appears to have been possessed by the spirit of the universe's most famous Wookiee is pretty entertaining nonetheless.
That was pretty
Nice.
good. I have to say, though, yes, it deserves an applause.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, this is something of its own internet meme because we also happened upon a video of a man whose cabinet sounds exactly like Chewbacca.
Yes, and what it lacks in visual panache, it definitely makes up for in the audio department. This cabinet is THX certified.
I don't think that's real.
Really?
Do you think it's real? It doesn't.
It sounds kind of fake, but the only thing that sounds real is the guy kind of going,
Yeah, that. But
You
if he
know.
was smart, he would add that laugh in.
You're right. Oh, yeah, maybe he's just that clever. Personally, I don't think that has anything on my toaster that sounds like Mon Mothma.
You have a toaster that sounds like Mon Mothma?
Yep.
What does it sound like?
Oh, the rebel forces toast is ready.
That's pretty accurate. I didn't know
Thanks.
toasters made that. You know, I have to say, Kevin and I were here one day, and we actually noticed that this actual table makes a Chewbacca sound, too. It's kind of weird. It's our, we call it
Really?
home base, and it makes this weird thing.
Sweet, let's check it out. Nice! We should throw this on YouTube.
Was that really good?
Wow. Do you shave your Wookiee?
It's all shaven. I'm like a hairless cat. for aerodynamics, really. Oh.
I could do that the whole time.
In my head, it sounds like Chewbacca. Does it sound like it outside?
Yes.
Because it doesn't here. To get your daily viral fix, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet and sign up for the Around the Net podcast. This first one, it's free, but come to think of it, they're all free, aren't they?
Well, the first one always is. Coming up in the feed, we've got the latest chapter in the iPhone price drop saga. Plenty of people were excited for a $200 discount. Well, except the early adopters who waited in line at the product's launch.
Suckers.
Steve Jobs has heard your cries, and Kristen Holt will tell us what that Beetle maniac plans to do about it.
But right now, let's hear from you guys in the Army of Monitor Heads with our video viewer mail.
Here's Will from Florida.
I gotta know, when Halo 3 hits next month, is there gonna be any extra content for Halo 3 available for purchase on Xbox Live when Halo 3 hits?
Well, that's a great question, but first, question for you. Would you wear that hat?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Sure.
Looks like a cowboy hat to me.
That's why I'd wear it.
But let's answer your question. I have to say, don't expect to see additional maps right away. I mean, why wouldn't Bungie just put them on the disc if they are ready at launch?
Good point. But generally, these big titles kind of take forever to come out, so with so much attention being paid to Bungie and Halo 3, they're probably going to want to make sure that the main game is perfect, I think, before they start working on the add-ons. But you can bet someone will find a way to make a quick buck off these Halo 3 themes. 99 cents a download, maybe, Steve Jobs?
Probably.
There's also picture packs, other microtransactions. I'm excited, man.
And
They're
plus,
gonna make some cash.
it's going to get, people are going to be so intense into Halo when it first comes out.
Yeah.
So the add-ons will, no one's even looking at that right away.
Exactly.
Except for those guys who sit there and they beat it in one day.
Exactly. Like I do. I beat it in one day. Coming up later, we'll show you the video for internet people. A love letter to all you whiners, haters, complainers, and instigators out there. It could quite possibly be the geekiest song ever.
It could be. Now, you guys don't go anywhere. A live attack of the show has just started. We kind of plan things out like a nice little birthday party for you. So stick around and see what's in store.
Party time.
Here's what's coming up on today's Attack of the Show. Some of us shouldn't dive into the gene pool. We've got tractor trailer racing and drunk Santa on great moments in de-evolution. And tired of how much it costs to feed your digital habits? Cheap Ass Gamer and SecondSpin.com have the best deals on the net and attack this. Plus, whip out your pistols and duck for cover, because we're diving into the fray with a point-blank look at the action movie extravaganza, Shoot 'em Up. We're buying a puppy and naming him Genesis when the attack comes back.
I'm Morgan Webb, and we're in the midst of an epidemic. See if you're safe in 60 seconds. We're in the middle of an epidemic. Xbox 360s everywhere are affected, suddenly turning from beautiful systems in the primes of their lives into useless bricks with a telltale red ring. Now, Microsoft is being cool. They're extending their warranty and repairing the systems for free. You get a cardboard coffin in the mail, you send it off, and 4 to 6 weeks later, you get your baby back. It's a month and a half. A month and a half while your friends are racking up achievements, while your friends track down every last agility orb and crackdown. How does Microsoft pay you for all that lost time? How can Microsoft possibly pay for the fear that grips me every time I turn on my so far unaffected Xbox? Since you're asking, I'll accept Microsoft points. I'm Morgan, and that's been a minute.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's Thursday, September 6th. I'm Kristen Holt, and it's time to start the feed. And we're going to start right now. There's nothing else I'm waiting for. Yesterday's Apple keynote brought a lot of excitement along with a lot of anger from early adopters of the iPhone when it was announced that the device would immediately receive a $200 price drop. With such a drastic cut after only 69 days in stores, the internet exploded. After receiving hundreds of nasty emails, Steve Jobs has finally decided to do everyone a solid. He posted an open letter on Apple's website announcing that all buyers are eligible for a $100 Apple Store credit. You'll be able to use the cash either online or in person, provided you didn't already obtain a refund, of course. Details are still being worked out, but look for them to be posted on Apple's website next week. Now, that's how you keep a loyal fan base. Well done, Jobs. If your gaming rig just isn't big enough, HP has you covered. Hewlett-Packard has just unveiled the Blackbird 002, their first collaboration with Voodoo PC. This model offers deep customization and allows you to not only pick and choose many components, but makes it incredibly easy to switch out cards and drives without tools or a trip to the Geek Squad. I know them very well. The base model runs $2,500 and nets you a 3 gigahertz AMD processor, 500 gigs of space, 2 gigs of RAM, and a whole lot more. The fully upgraded model will run you $6,500 and it's available today. The TV adaptation of the cult comic book Preacher may now be coming to HBO, courtesy of Sin City director Robert Rodriguez. According to the website comics2film.com, original director Howard Deutsch has bowed out, and now a series of directors, most notably Rodriguez, have expressed interest in the project. Ghostwriter director Mark Steven Johnson is writing and producing as well. Preacher is widely regarded as one of the darkest, edgiest comics of the 90s, and few fans ever thought it would make it to the big or small screen. Toshiba is rewarding Star Trek fans who take the HD DVD plunge with a rather unique collectible. Customers who purchase both the Toshiba HD DVD player and the Star Trek Original Series HD DVD box set will receive a limited edition Star Trek phaser remote. The remote will operate the player and will probably send hardcore Trekkies into spasms of joy. No word yet on how many phasers will actually be available, so my suggestion is if you want one, keep in mind that they hit store shelves on November 20th. Set your credit cards to stun, my friends. A recent study shows that 1 out of 4 white-collar workers plays casual online games while they're on the job. The study, paid for by PopCapGames.com, found that over 50% of those who did play games at work were minesweeping or bejeweling at least once a day, and that they did it to, quote, feel more relaxed and less stressed out, end quote. If that's the case, I'm off to play some solitaire right now. Well, that's it for today, so don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all of the news you need to know anytime at G4TV.com. I'm Kristen Holt, and you've just been fed. Now let's go over to Olivia and Zach.
Now, let's go from the news you need to know to the And finally, there's a new animated tribute to the people of the internet that launched today on the web. And dare we say, it's pretty damn great.
It was done by Dan Meth, with Micah Frank helping with the music, and we'd bet what remains of our dignity that this is going to blow up like Mount Etna. Take a look.
It all started with South Park and the Star Wars kid. Numa did his thing, and the Backdorn boys lip-synced. Napster bad, when a bagel guy mad, Bird is evil. Goatsy. Along came Jib Jab, G.I. Joe, public service cartoons. You're the men now, dog. Sponge monkeys like the moon. Andy Melanaka sang the Super Bowl is gay. Ask a ninja answering questions. Average homeboy Danny Blaze. Lonely girl was not alone. They were House of Cosby clones. Chad Vader and Zay Frank. And a lazy Sunday rap kid from Brooklyn Bub Rub. George Lucas in love. Kramer lost his mind at a comedy club. MySpace the movie and the Chuck Norris list. We heard a lot of stories from the geriatric. I Kiss You Guys kissing Stanley Kubrick audition. Leroy Jenkins doesn't listen. Homestar Runner on a mission. Internet people. Internet people. Chocolate rain. Internet people. Who are you? Internet people.
Yes. Go to G4TV.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more, including the full version of Internet People.
See you guys later.
Love working
That was
with you,
a lot
Zach.
of fun. You too, man.
Woo! Flying V.
Internet people.